And the sleet is coming down here on February 12th, 2020. Got a big snowstorm coming in. And this is why I haven't been able to get to the range and go shoot, because of weather like this. On an older video, I had somebody, they commented to me, and they said, like, well, you should, you know, get out in the rain and stuff, and, you know, train how you fight and things like that. And that's all well and good. I mean, yeah, but that's, you know, logical thinking, because, you know, if shit ever did hit the fan, you can't control the weather, so better to get out and train in it. Only problem is, though, everywhere I got to go shoot, you know, like that, where I could, you know, wear a vest and do mag changes and rapid fire as much as I want. All those places, you have to drive through at least like 10 feet of mud when it rains and snows. And the range is right in the middle of town, and if they heard that much rapid fire, they'd probably think somebody's got a full auto down there. So, you know, and you're not really supposed to be doing offhand walk and shoot stuff with rifles there. So, you know, that's just the situation. So you can't get out and go shoot in the rain where I live, at least not where I live physically, because, you know, like, go out to the cabin, your vehicle gets stuck. Anyway, enough rambling about that. Speaking of old videos, I have the old Wagner shotgun here. Doing another video on it, just kind of doing an updated video on it, kind of showing it up close. I believe the video of this, now I haven't checked the video that I initially did on the Wagner shotgun. I've only got like 2 videos of this old shotgun on my channel. One's a music video, and then there's the one that I did way back in 2015 where I talked about this rifle, and or not rifle, a shotgun in some detail. And I've had a bunch of viewers comment on that video. Kind of here recently, kind of guessing and speculating the possible origins of this shotgun. All I know is, I'll go ahead and reiterate the story, that my great uncle Charlie, he was in Europe during World War II. He was a medic. He was in the army. And the story goes that he found this shotgun in a bombed out building as he was heading into Germany. I had a viewer suggest maybe it's a Belgian shotgun, and they said there might be some stamps or symbols down here on the bottom of the shotgun. So I'm just kind of panning this over. Maybe he'll see something that he recognizes if he watches this that I didn't. But so far as all I know is, I mean, I've looked this shotgun over many times. I've looked it over, you know, all over it for little symbols and stuff, and there is nothing. I mean, there was a word right here under this right hammer that was rubbed off, and it started with like an S, that may be a T or an I, and then it ended with an N. But whoever had it didn't, I mean, they was in the process of rubbing it out, but they didn't get the finish. And on the other side, let me turn it around here, try not to mess it up. On the other side, under the left hammer, oh, it says right here under the left hammer is Wagner. See? Wagner. And whoever had it, I don't know if my great uncle was doing it or not, but you can see there's knife strikes right there or something. They is starting to scratch out the name on Wagner, but didn't get the finish. So that could tell a story. I mean, if only they could talk, these old firearms. And traffic's getting busy out here on the road, so that's going to be kind of an annoyance. But if only these old rifles and shotguns could talk. It's got some dust right there. It had some dust there on the barrel. We did not shoot this one. My dad has said that he has shot it before when he was younger. And he said it shot pretty good. And as far as I know, everything inside of it still works. But the problem is it's so old. It's such an old shotgun that I'd be afraid to run any modern 12 gauge through it. Because when he shot it, when he was a kid, that was like in the mid 1970s, and powders and stuff for shotgun ammo, I'd say, has probably changed quite a bit since then. And I'm definitely not brave enough to attempt shooting some shotgun shells through it. It is an old shotgun. If only they could talk. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I've looked all over it. I mean, I've scoured all of the surface area of the shotgun several times. I do believe there's like a B back here on the stock. There might be. Let me turn it around. I thought it had another symbol down here. Maybe that was another. That may be another old rifle we have. But yeah, I speculate that it was made in the late 1800s, early 1900s, somewhere like that. But like I said, as the story goes, as it's been told to me, my great uncle Charlie, he was moving into Europe, Germany, and he found this in a bombed out house, and it may have been on the outskirts of Germany, like right as they was going in. I think it was after the Soviets invaded. I can't remember the full story. It's been forever since I've heard it. But this did come out of Europe, out of Germany, according to the story. And it's just a fascinating piece. I mean, just to look at and talk about, because, there really isn't nothing to discern anything on. The only thing on it the only wording on it is right here where it says Wagner. And that's the only information. Now, I highly doubt that was a person of importance. That could have just been a company name or something. I don't know. See, that's the thing, you just don't know. But I figured I'd do a modern, updated version with a better camera for this old shotgun. Simply because my first video I did of this, I did it on my computer, and it was in poor quality. So I figured it was time to do an updated video, considering how many people were have been commenting and viewing the old video of this. So I don't think I'll ever shoot it. I doubt I'll ever shoot it. For one, it's too old, and I just wouldn't trust it to hold up to modern 12 gauge ammo. Simply because it's old metal, old construction, stuff like that. In comparison, it'd be like running modern 30-06 through an M1 Garand without putting a adjustable gas cap on the gas piston type deal. Well, anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Figured it was time I ought to do an updated video for this old shotgun. I'll see you guys all in the next video.